We're starting off fresh on a new server after the restart on the other one. teddyz offline right now. I'm gonna wait for her to come online. For now, I'm gonna just scout out a good location. I want to be somewhere between like here-ish, I think. Like, I want to be between the harbor, I want to be between the bomb shelter, not too far from the trading post. I want the option of the research facility and the biolab. Last time I lived out in the snow is a little bit boring, to be honest. I mean, like, it took ages to get out anywhere to scrap or get scrap. Oh, look at this. We got undead mine. That's going to be a good start off. Oi, get back here. Can I craft one of these yet? I need 300. You know, I might as well just see if I can't smack her out with the axe. If not, I'm going to just try to get an extra 15. Craft up a bat and then finish her off. So I'm pretty sure these guys have at least enough for a cabinet. So like 1,000 wood, some scrap, sometimes weapons. Might be a good start. But I can kill this thing quicker than the baseball bat's gonna craft. Dang, finally crafted. So we got some ammo, some materials. Not a bad start. Not a bad start at all. So I'm gonna head over to where I want to build the base. I'm over here and I'm waiting for teddyz. She's gonna come over. I want her to kind of help pick the location. We got the basic design that we're going to go with, which is going to be like doorways we reinforce on the bottom half. Then we want to get the folding ladder to climb up, so that way you don't get people just breaking your front door while you have it on low materials. Haha, see why I brought this skin, looks sick. But yeah, like I was saying, so that way people don't just break it while it's on low materials, and other people will just have a hard time raiding because it's up, it's like higher. Not everyone knows you can just put ladders on people's bases to climb in. Alright, so here we go. I was lucky enough, I went over the harbour and I found an already made ladder hatch, so that's pretty sick. That's kind of what we wanted. I'd prefer to learn it, but at the same time I want to get the base up and running as quick as possible. Otherwise you have to come up here, place a staircase to get up, or place a ladder to get up every single time you come home, which means you need wood. If you're being chased, it's not the best, it's not ideal. Although, to be honest, if I'm being chased, I'm not going in the direction of the base, that's for sure. It wasn't me. Some sirens going on outside. Alright, so, man, teddyz is on that operation of cooking that metal. Did you see all that metal she's got cooking? Put it all in the cabinet. We got 155 hours in already. Alright, so the operation is already starting. We're going good. She's placed all these crates up here. She loves organizing the base. I'm not sure why. It's almost like an OCD thing at this point, but she organizes the base. I help farm the materials and get the scrap and find the guns, buy the guns from the trading post, whatever. That's kind of the operation we got going. We got the 4 furnaces happening. Man, I was just out here in the harbour getting guns and scrap and stuff. And oh man, it must be raid hour because it's just kicking off over there. There was like so many explosions before I put on the recording, like crazy. Speaking of raiding, this base next to us has been raided. I wanted to personally break into it anyway because I didn't want someone living this close to our base anyway. I mean, like, this is our island. I don't need someone that's gonna stock up for raiding materials to end up raiding us. It's more comfortable to just have the one base on the island. I'd chop up the bag, but we're outside of the raiding hours, so it's under protection. Alright, so this is some of the stuff I've been finding over at the harbour. Living next to the harbour is both a good and a bad decision. The good decision is we're finding heaps of stuff. The bad decision is there are people that will literally camp the harbour. They're just like making sure that new players don't get stuff. And they're going to learn a lesson, because I'm not about that. I'm going to learn this SMG, and then I'm going to learn better armor, try to find at least an assault rifle or whatever, and then I'll start paying it back to them people, because I think some of these people, honestly, they just raid other players, and then they end up with like a half decent weapon, and then they just start going crazy on the PvP, not realizing that other players have a brain like us, and we're going to get the scrap and the other stuff to just learn all this stuff, make like heaps of steel suits and better guns and stuff, and then we're going to go out and kill those people, and they're not going to be able to defend themselves, because eventually they're going to lose all their guns and they don't have the ability to craft it because they never learnt it. Alright, now that we know the SMG, I'm kind of excited. Let's go test it out. I mean, like, I've used them before, but it's good to practice with these things. And we live next to one of these little bandit outpost things. Work on my aim a bit. My aim is trash at the moment. I kind of do need a sight on these things, because the light stuff just doesn't do it for me. The other good thing about this little bandit outpost here is there is a constant card spawn here, as well as a supply drop. So once you take out these two guards, in each one of these tents you can go in there and collect them, which is pretty handy to have at home. I mean, like, if you're out at home getting materials for the cabinet upkeep anyway, it's good to have this. It's also good to have the island on your own with no other bases here, because then you can just like safely farm the materials and not worried about having to like fight someone for the materials, or just get into a random gunfight because someone's trigger happy. Not to say that we won't be trigger happy soon when we have good gear, but that's what we're working towards. So me and teddyz are on an expedition out to, I think it's the research lab, the abandoned research lab, and we noticed this dude. I don't know what he's doing. He just like legged it inside here. We don't know if he's hostile, but we don't know what he's doing. He looks like he hasn't been putting the upkeep. His base is decaying. See him running around in there. What are you doing in there? And like, he's got a window to just like look straight into his base. Like, look. If we wanted to, we could just shoot you right now. I think he's just like new to the game. Might be harmless and clueless.
Hi.
Hello.
There, don't shoot.
He doesn't even hear us. Look. I could shoot him right now, but we won't.
Hi there, don't shoot.
We won't be that toxic. He was probably freaking out anyway. Moving on. So a little down the ways from his base is what appears to be a raided base. Nothing in the furnace. Nothing in the second furnace. I think whoever came in here would have took everything. Yeah, this is looking pretty empty. And the cabinet's got a lock on it. Let's keep going then. We're actually pretty close to the research facility. Now, I haven't been to the research facility before, so I don't really know what to expect, but I'm kind of hoping it has at least a card door and a recycling plant, because that's kind of what we need. And I mean, like, we went to the bomb shelter, and it wasn't a great deal there. There's a purple card door, but obviously we need a purple card for that. The harbour at the moment, I think, has purple and blue card door. I picked that up a few times, but I didn't bother to record it because it was kind of boring, no action happening. Just like 10-15 minutes of me creeping around, avoiding zombies. So I see this place has oil drums. That's kind of handy to know if we get a vehicle. For fuel. Is that someone standing there? Oh god. It's a clown. Oh, get off me. How many bullets is this thing gonna take? This must be like the wolf guy, Wolf King at the oil refinery. Which means he might drop something good. Steel window and bone arm. That's not that great. What do we got here? Oil refinery. I'm gonna just heal up in here. That guy did a surprising amount of damage. I can't believe he only dropped a steel window, a little bit of scrap, and some bone armor. That sucks. Oh, so we've got these little, they're like portables. Like, you ever see these in your school when your school just kind of doesn't want to afford more buildings, so they just buy these portables? But that's what they look like anyway. They usually have supply drops in it, or sometimes an ammo crate. Nothing downstairs. That's odd. Let's get the generator downstairs. Ah, it's the green card room. That's good to know that we got a green card room close to home. Might as well chuck that in. Oh, let me just miss the staircase real quick. Alright, what do we got? Sometimes in these rooms you'll also get the next level card. Or sometimes, if you're lucky, a straight purple card. What do we got? Ah, 6, she got it. And there's another card, 2 cards. So she got a purple card, I got a blue card. That's handy. Well, this wasn't a complete waste of time coming here, I guess. I think we'll just, like, scrap all the gears and stuff we found here. And then, be on our way. So we decided that that wasn't a great deal of loot up there. So we thought we might come and check out this garage up here. We've also been breaking barrels and that on the way up here to get more scrap and materials to scrap. She just said she's seen someone. Where though? I don't see anybody. It's kind of hard to be friendly on this server because honestly, everybody we have seen so far has just been attempting to kill on sight. We've had so many fights off camera. And this dude, like, bro, you had a chance to be friendly and you just start shooting. Semi-auto pistols, yeah, sick. I'll take all that stuff, dude. Like, honestly, that must be their base over there. Like, honestly though, I think she thought teddyz was on her own and was saying, oh, hi, don't shoot, being friendly, so she just tried to blast on her instead of, you know, attempting to be friendly. We would have been friendly if they didn't shoot, to be honest. Alright, so we're just going to quickly use this dismantler. They're probably going to come back, I'm not going to lie. They're probably salty about losing their guns. Man, you know these cards, these green cards and blue cards and purple cards, the green cards give like 20 scrap when you're done with them. You can still scrap them. And then the blue ones give you like 50 and the purple ones give you 100. They are pretty good for scrap. After you're done using them, of course, because you want to get as much out of it as possible. Is he seriously coming? What is this dude's problem? Like, honestly, man. They didn't even have anything this time. Well, I doubt he's coming back. We probably killed him for his last gun anyway. Probably just trying to make a break for it so he's not stuck at home, but, you know. How about next time someone be friendly to you, be friendly instead of trying to shoot them. We got the scrap anyway, and we're gonna like jet from here. I doubt he's gonna follow us anyway. Oh, look what we have up the road. Someone sleeping here. Why do people do this, honestly? Like, don't you make a base and just go live in it? Like, why are you logging off outside? This is just a free skull at this point. Let me tell you, teddyz loves to collect skulls. I'm pretty sure that by the end of this, the base is going to have a lot of skulls on it. Did you see the body just ragdoll when she did that? It never gets old. That was a fun day. teddyz is logged off, but I've come outside and noticed that someone's decided to rebuild on the island again. I mean, like, every time someone builds here, we just gotta remove them, because, like I said, I want the peace of mind that this island has only us on it. It makes it easier to farm, there's heaps of materials here, there's animals here. But this guy was not counting on the fact that we can just build ladders on his property. I'm not sure why that is a thing, to be honest, but I guess it's just part of raiding. And there he is, just sleeping in the middle. Doyle, man. I'm gonna take all this stuff and get rid of you. And as soon as raid hour comes, I'm gonna blow that cabinet up. Don't come back to this island. And you know what? I want that skull too. Just for the fun of it, I'm gonna put this here. I learnt these bombs, by the way, so we're gonna use them to raid later. Like I said, it makes more sense to learn stuff than it does to just find and use it. Because then you can have as many of that thing as you want. Laters, man. Don't come back, eh? He only had a pickaxe on him. And I noticed this too, like, look. Why would you build pretty much a ladder out like this? So I didn't even have to build a ladder to leave, I just climbed up here, like. Okay. I am not even kidding. These people keep trying to build bases here. And look at this scene. You have this football field of a base for literally nothing. There is nothing in here. And then I come over here, and this is your base, is it? This is your actual base inside of this football field. Why? This is what I meant by this. This is why it's handy to use like oil drums and stuff instead of just using them when you get them. Same as if you like pick up an M4 times, you pick up the ammo. You might as well learn that. Same with the armor instead of just using it. Because then you can just go on rampages with it. I'm definitely not jumping in there. Last time I jumped in a ceiling, I discovered that you can't climb back out of them. I don't know why. It's kind of like that ceiling still exists, but you can phase through the top of it, if you know what I'm saying. Like, the walls you can walk straight on through, but ceilings seem to be different for some reason. I don't know. Might have just been the one that I was at, but definitely got trapped in it. Ah, man, where's your cabinet? I don't really mind because I got heaps of materials to make so many of these bombs. They're so easy. I think it's only like 60 gunpowder and a little bit of metal. That's nothing. We farm sulfur and metal every time we're out. We get heaps from the undead miners. So this ain't really a problem, but this base is a problem, but not anymore. I mean, do not come back this time. I don't even know if it's the same dude, because I don't even see a body this time. Anyway, tune in next time. We're going to get better gear. We're going to start going out and PvPing players, because then we'll have, you know, decent gear to do that with. People even try to raid the base at one point, and we end up having this mad 20-minute fight with people. It's quite funny. Alright, that's all we got time for. Thanks for watching.